It is Sunday. We are back here for our second 6-5 session. We did our first one a couple weeks ago on millennials, and we're doing one today on virality, going viral, and just addressing a couple questions with that, seeing what we think, and even talking a little bit about our favorite sort of viral things, viral memes and videos and everything. We're going to talk about the first meme that was internet video meme, which was like shoes.
Oh, don't tell me.
Shoes.
Shoes. Oh my god, shoes.
A couple of the other ones that I was looking back at from this time were like Star Wars Kid, the girl who went on Dr. Phil, like the Catch Me Outside.
Catch me outside, how about that?
I don't know how she Catch Me Outside. I don't know what she said. Yeah,
Did you actually know? Wait, this is a fun fact. Her Instagram got hacked by this. I think they call themselves Face Security, and it's like this Icelandic, almost anonymous
They
group.
look like anonymous.
Yeah,
I saw
right.
it. But like that's how quickly it got out of control, right?
This is the modern day celebrity. This country glorifies and makes famous a young girl for being disrespectful to her mother.
Like imagine just even her living her day-to-day life and then going on Dr. Phil and hitting that, and like what her life is like right now. It's like God. She just must be like all over the place trying to deal with that. So
but I can see her like just wait like. I want to see where she's at in like 2 months from now.
That's
even just 2 months.
Yeah. So a couple of the other examples to bring it back to there that I had was Star Wars Kid, Numa.
Oh my god.
That
one I remember.
Yeah. The End of the World, like The End of the World. Remember that one? That was the animation. That was a big one. Yeah.
That was on what was that website? Funny Junk.
Funny Junk.
Funny Junk. I feel like that had a lot of like memes before they were coined.
Well, that was
memes.
the other big one was E-Bombs World.
Oh yeah,
that's where I saw it.
Yeah, like that was
saw
before even YouTube. Like that's where
Yeah.
I think that's might even where Shoes was a YouTube video, but
Yeah.
like all the other ones before that were E-Bombs World. I remember, and like that's where you would go to find viral stuff. That's dating ourselves a little
Yeah.
bit, but like that's what it is.
What is that, like the early 2000s?
Yeah,
the
early
90s?
2000s.
That
So
was the
Star Wars
Newgrounds
Kids and
kid,
Numa and them
too.
was 2003. Like that
Numa was on Newgrounds.
Yeah, Newgrounds was a good one too.
Yeah.
There was Peanut Butter Jelly Time. Sort of, we hit Rebecca's Black Friday, which was a big sort of like epitome of when we hit a big viral video that was terrible and everyone saw and then everyone's seen. And the other three that I had here were Chocolate Rain, which was like one of my favorite ones, like Chocolate Rain. That was a good one. Gangnam Style, obviously, and then one of the first question I had is. Like, what is your definition of viral in today's age, and like even how many views, how many people have to see it for it to be considered viral? What is that definition, and when do we hit that?
I don't know. There's no magic number that we have out there that's like, oh, now that's hit 1 million, it's gone viral. Because like nowadays things are hitting 1 million in like a day, and we don't still consider it viral. What's his name? Casey Neistat. He hits millions of views in like a day, and he's not considered viral. Yeah.
So is that when you're like that famous and you're releasing a video and everyone's hitting 1 million, like you don't consider that viral? You think that's just repeated? I wonder, like that's what I wonder, right? Like literally every time he shares a video, I see him obviously sharing a video, but then tons of my other friends sharing it. Like, so it's like, it's still, and a lot of people hadn't even heard of him before that. So like I feel like has sort of almost mastered this task of going viral like every time he releases a video.
Yeah.
Has he sort of hit that point?
I don't know. Like sometimes when I think of viral, I almost think of like one hit wonders.
That's what I wonder, right? Like once you hit that level of success, are you not making viral things anymore? You're just good at what you do? How does that work?
I feel like some people want to be like that one-hit wonder, but with Rebecca Black, because now she's actually doing a lot of other things. She's not just known for Friday now.
Yeah.
She's getting very much into YouTube and being a YouTuber rather than just that one-hit wonder of being the Friday girl. But she had to work really hard to get out of that branding, I guess, or like that image.
Yeah.
And some people are okay with being, that meme figure, the guy that did Had Your Kids, Had Your Wife, like he capitalized on that, and he loved it. He was like, yeah, that's me. And whereas Rebecca Black was like, no, I don't really want that image. And then she had to. I think it took years for that to like finally get out of the stream.
Yeah,
and
I still think of that when I hear her.
Yeah, I know.
I
Like
haven't seen her new stuff, but like that's where I wonder is like, realistically, a normal charted life of someone like that would be like making music and working for years to like hone their craft and then get better. And when they got to the point where they were getting some recognition, they were good. You know what I mean? And then the way the internet's working now is like you don't have to be necessarily good to reach this level of success in people, you know, and it happens especially in hip hop all the time right now. It's like, you know, a rapper who has made his first song ever, somehow that song was the one that went viral, and now he's this guy getting courted around by big agencies, but he's never like made really good music or anything. I just think that's such a weird, interesting thing of like even people, you know, previously before the internet, people were like making art their entire lives and not getting recognized, but now you can sort of jump that without even having good art or anything,
no,
you know? Like,
but I think that if you rise really quickly, you're also going to die really quickly. I think it's the people that constantly work on their art and kind of earn that.
They earn that,
Not even viralness, but like earn that following and stuff. I find those people kind of stay a little bit longer, whereas like the viral people, they just shoot up and then they're done in 15 minutes.
Like, to bring it back to the Casey, he was doing videos that have gone viral for years before he reached what I find his critical mass. Sort of like he might continue getting even more famous, but right now he is really famous. Like so, I just think that's really interesting that. And he can handle it now because he's been doing it for so long. But there's so many of these people who get, you know, it's just like same thing as winning the lottery or something, right? Like you get that famous, you get that rich that quick, and they don't know how to control it. And because they never prepared for this, they went through the hardships to get there, that there was no time for them to get ready for that. So I think that's such an interesting thing. What are you thinking, Alex?
I really don't watch.
You watch a lot of YouTube and stuff, though. Like, you watch a lot of videos.
I guess like the ones that I watch are mostly documentaries about
Cement.
Cement.
I love that one, actually. I really like that one.
So the second question that I wanted to sort of dig into a little bit was like we sort of talked about the definition of it, but I want to talk about like why and how things go viral. So you know, like. You know, for me, like, where does it start from? Does it start from Facebook? Does it start from a Reddit post? Where does it originate from? And how, like, why do even people latch on to something?
Well, I just remember when the Catch Me Outside girl started to become more of a meme. I saw a picture of it and I didn't think it was that funny. And then I watched the YouTube video, like the Dr. Phil video, which actually is apparently kind of old, so I don't know how somebody just found it and was like, this is funny.
This is time to meme it up,
I didn't find it like that humorous, but then all of a sudden, literally the next day, I was scrolling through Facebook, and in the span of a minute, I saw at least 3 memes of her.
Yeah.
What makes something viral? I just think the only thing that it has is appeal, right? And it could be people are very impulsive. Just it could all. There's a bit of circumstance behind a meme, right? Like, you know, you've seen a few of them where people tried to make them popular and they never get popular.
Didn't work,
It's the ones that don't try, right?
And
that's impossible to replicate, I find.
Yeah.
But you can fake numbers behind posts.
Yeah.
And if you want to go that route, you can.
You can figure it out. Well, I think that's even in the side of, to bring that a little bit, the virality into like more of the like the pop music culture side of like when you hear on the radio, you can like hear a song that's been like manufactured to be a viral hit or like a big hit. And some of those times, like, you know, obviously those will work and those will hit and you'll see them, they'll be top of the Billboard, you'll be hearing them all the time. But then other ones you can tell like they're just not going to work because they were like so manufactured and tried to place and then paid for you to listen to. And like you said, it has to be natural. Like memes always come out of people sharing, and it's not just something that's forced. Like that's why I find like big companies can't manufacture viral videos, and that's sort of, I guess, to lead on to my sort of third question that I want to bring up is like, can people engineer viral content?
I think Alex brought up a really good point. Like, the more you try, the more you fail at going viral. But I think there are some companies and some media companies that have a lot of viral based content. Like, if you guys follow the Dodo on Facebook, they capitalize on cute animals, and then also. There's companies like Dipley and BuzzFeed.
BuzzFeed.
They always try to go viral or create that viral content, and they're actually pretty successful at it. Like they maintain that good following. And,
well, Dipley is the fastest growing internet site in web history. They're a London company. My guest, my last sort of my bonus question was what is your favorite viral content? What's your favorite viral video? What's your favorite meme you've ever had? Or what's the thing that you think of when you think viral?
I would say my favorite meme. I feel like the one that I connect most with is LOL cats. LOL cats.
LOL cats. Cats.
If there's anything that has anything to do with cats, I get lost and will
Yeah,
be
yeah.
on the internet for quite a long time.
What about you, buddy? You got one?
Oh man, I've been thinking about it, and none that really comes to mind. It's just that there's a couple of videos that I always went back to and watched because
Yeah.
I thought they were hilarious.
Yeah.
They're like skate fails.
Skate down. There's
Yeah.
ultimate fails compilation, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Huge, and that's a huge thing. I guess on my side, I really did like that chocolate rain one. That was a big one for me.
It's almost like memes are our form of hieroglyphics, if you know what I mean. Like it's how
Yeah.
we're documenting this time. It's how we're also talking.
That's
it's
sweet.
it's part of our language, and people are we're also the most documented generation because we
Yeah.
have the internet.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be interesting when people look back on this time and they're like, what's Cash Me
What
Outside?
happened?
What does that
Yeah,
mean?
I know. I want to add on to that quickly too. Was that about the hieroglyphic parts of that to me was the first time things would go viral in a cave. You know what I mean? That you'd come and look and that's a good one, and then they go and start doing that. And actually, I brought that up, Alex, to you. I wanted to bring this up to you too. Was that there was one of the first things that ever went viral that wasn't before internet was a graffiti painting called Kilroy Was Here, and so people would paint that everywhere. They would do graffiti for that everywhere, and it even got into the World War II, where the German soldiers thought the Allied soldiers were communicating with this graffiti thing, but it was just a meme. That's all it was. And I just thought that was really funny. I wanted to see some ones that were before internet, and there was some memes. There was another one similar that was Frodo lives here, and people were just writing Frodo lives on or something, basically from Lord of the Rings, and that was just all over walls all across the world. And that was that's a meme. You know what I mean? It was just graffiti. So I thought that was a cool that was a cool thing. Yeah, we had a little bit of a talk about some viral content today. Hopefully you guys got some insights out of it, some even just some maybe some videos to go watch yourself. I don't know. But that was 6-5 session number 2. We're going to keep doing some more. I'm really excited to get better and keep doing it. So thanks for stopping by. I guess Tyler Ride, no?
Yeah, Alex.
Alex?
Yeah, Nicole, you
Yeah,
out too?
Nicole.
Yeah, Nicole
I'm out.
Yeah.
Goodbye. I'll see you guys.